Hi everyone, I would like to present to you the newest addition to the Endless MotorWorks garage. This is a Audi S6 from 2008, and as the title of the video states, it is the cheapest Audi S6 that you could buy in Eastern Europe. Well, kind of. It was the second cheapest. It was a little clickbaity, the title. It was the second cheapest. The reason I didn't buy the cheapest Audi that there was is that firstly, it was too far away for me to go and drive to see it in person. Secondly, and most importantly, it was a really poorly spec'd Audi. So it basically the only thing that it had was the leather interior. No other additional options were added to that car, so it wasn't really a good buy for the money that it was being offered for. I got this one for 7,500 euros, which is not a lot for this car. There are a lot other Audi S6s from this generation that go for a lot more money. Some of them almost double that. I've seen Audis that are in the 12, 13, 14,000 euros range. So this one was actually a decent buy for the price. But of course, when you buy an S6 so cheaply, there must be something that is wrong with it. And actually with mine there is quite a bit. Mostly it has to do with the exterior paintwork. So as you can kind of see from the video, there are a lot of paint scuffs. So that right there, that's just dirt. But this here, paint scrape, here as well, the clear coat is peeling off. There is horrible curb damage on most of the wheels. This rear one wasn't that bad. This front one I think is the absolute worst one. As you can see, it is really damaged. And these are the original 19-inch, so these are 9J 19-inch original Audi S6 wheels that would have come with this car, and they're really scuffed up. So I will be probably repainting those. I'll be doing a DIY sometime in the near future about this. Here there's another blemish. Someone tried to fill the paint with something. I don't really know even why they bothered, because it's not the right type of paint. See, there is a scuff again. Not really sure here on the headlight how someone managed to do that, but they did. The other headlight is fading here in the very top. As you can see, otherwise it is quite clear. There are scuffs on the front bumper all over the place. Right there. There are some others underneath on the other side. This grille is completely broken actually. It is barely holding on. It is completely shattered. I will need to buy a new one of those. Here on this side, again, this front wheel is really damaged. Someone probably didn't know how to park. On this side the car is generally fairly okay. Again, on this side, here on the wheel arch, there is quite a bit of scuffing. When you move to the back here on the bumper as well, right here, all of the other stuff is just splatters because it has been raining. The weather has been completely horrible these past couple of days. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the outside. The inside of the S6 is actually quite good. It's almost perfect. The previous owner did take good care of this car. It was detailed, cleaned from the inside. There is some marks here from normal usage on the leather, but it's not that bad on the other side as well. There are no tears, nothing is broken. The interior overall is quite alright. Let me show you now. Here in the inside, the car does have original 169,000 kilometers. I actually bought it with 168,000, already did 1,000 kilometers in about a week. Nothing was wrong with the car, mechanically at least. So I'm quite pleased with that. You can actually see it's 900 kilometers 01. And inside the car is pretty much loaded. It has the carbon all over the place. It's actual carbon, not one of those fake plasticky carbons. It is fake. It is actual carbon. It has all of the options that this car could have, including the rear camera, parking sensors in the front. Also has the memory, seat memory on either side of the passenger and also the driver's side. What else? It has the automatic headlights, automatic windshield wipers. It also has the soft closed doors, which is a really neat feature. I'll show you now that as well. So you basically just need to tap on a door and it just clicks. In the back, it is quite clean as well. There is minimum wear on the rear seats. There is almost no wear at all, actually, in the back seat. It's almost like no one has ever sat here. The only option that this car does not have for an S6 is the rear climate controls. So it is only passive rear ventilation, no actual climate controls, and it's not optioned with the Bauer & Wilkinson sound system. It has the Bose audio, which is kind of the intermediate version. So the basic Audi amp was the normal one, Bose was the middle of the road one, and then the Bauer & Wilkinson was the top of the line version. So yeah, that's pretty much the car from the inside. You already saw it from the outside. I will show you now the engine as well. It's actually a pretty interesting story about this engine. The car was a Swiss import, so when I went to register it, it actually turned out that this engine is not the original engine. So this engine was replaced by Audi within the warranty. This is, like I said, a new engine. It's not the original engine in this car. So what happened is, the original owner of the car purchased it in 2008, drove it like hell, and exactly 5 years later, on the last year of the warranty, he blew up the engine. So the engine was completely toast, and he went back to Audi. They replaced the engine during the warranty. So it was in warranty. He paid basically for absolutely nothing. The engine was replaced. However, because the owner was afraid that the engine might blow up again, he asked the Audi representatives at the dealership if he could buy an extended warranty for this car, and they said he could. So what he did is he purchased another 5 years extension on the original warranty. So the car was actually with 10-year warranty by the time he purchased the extended warranty. That was, I have the original bill of sale for this warranty. It was about 15,000 euros, just under that number, but in that roundabout. So I think it was somewhere in the high 1400s. So almost 1500 quid for the extended warranty. So he drove the car until 2018, at which point the warranty expired, and then he sold the car back to Audi and got another S6. So this car was then put on an auction from Audi itself, and is where it basically came to me. So I bought this car from a used car dealership here in Bulgaria, but it is in essence a first owner car, so a lot has been done to this car. Mechanically it is very, very sound, so there are no problems with the engine, except the swerve flaps are broken, so that's why when you go and start the car there is some irregular idle for about 20 seconds, then it goes away, then it's perfect. But the check engine light is still running. The check engine light and the irregular idle might also be caused by clogged up valves. So on these FSI engines with direct injection, they tend to build carbon because fuel isn't sprayed directly over the valves, which when the carbon accumulates, it basically doesn't allow the valves to move freely up and down completely, so they kind of get stuck in an intermediate position. That could also be it. If that's the case, I will show you how you can clean these valves for cheap without needing any special tools. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the car is mechanically sound. There are no leaks, nothing. The suspension is in perfect condition. There are no knocks, no rattles. The transmission shifts nicely. It's just that the car is in really poor condition paint wise. The tires are also brand new. These are Continental Sport Contact 6s with a DOT of 2019, as you can see, week 13 of 2019. So they are brand spanking new, and I couldn't be happier with the purchase actually. For $7,500, it's really a good deal. So if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. You will be seeing a lot more of this car in the upcoming weeks, months, and perhaps even years. Thank you for watching. Like I said, subscribe, like the video, and if you have any questions regarding this car or any of the other projects that I have been working on, let me know in the comment section below.